Hey DT, I saw your work on the forum and I thought I could help you out with it. I actually recorded this video before, but I realized I forgot to hit record. So I'll just go over uh, what I said before really quick, but you're not gonna see me do the drawing. Oh well. So anyways, the first thing I noticed was a lot of your features aren't matching up to the center line that they should be on. Um, in particular, the this chin is pretty far back. Um, yeah, so if I go ahead and draw that center line. You can see it kind of is straight on this path and then it just goes whoosh, way far back. So that definitely needs to come forward more. Some other things. The ear is pretty small. If I take this height, it's like only about as tall as the eye, a little bit taller, which is weird. Even for anime, that's weird. So that needs to get fixed. Symmetry issues. These eyes, I know this one's going back in space and things get smaller as they're going back in space, but they're so close together that it really shouldn't make a difference in the height. You will get some width difference just because it's turning, but the height should be about the same, so it should be about right there. The eyebrows as well, you have these angle going up, angle going down, but over here we got like a straight angle going on, and that's it. So needs to be fixed. Let's see what else. Oh, if you were to draw like a real nose, you know, from the bridge out, the tip of your nose would be over here, which I assume that's what this is supposed to represent. So obviously that needs to come up quite a bit. And the hair is a little bit simplistic in comparison to like the eyelashes, as well as the ear. The ear could use a little bit more detail. So I drew over, didn't really draw over. I just try to copy their character. What you could have done differently. So you can see you still get this curvature. I mean, you still get this chin coming back, but you have this overall curvature of the front of the head, which makes it more justified. And then drawing out from the nose. I probably need to move mine up a little bit. Tip. Now that I drew over, let's see. That's about right. So I had mentioned in the previously recorded thing that the eyes rest in between the top of the head and the bottom of the chin, and that is also where your ear connects. And the bottom of your nose is where the bottom of the ear connects. It's a good proportional check. And you can see my eyes are pretty much the same height, even though the width gets condensed. One eye's width apart, you got that correct, so that's good. What else? Oh, also this slant on both eyebrows. It's important for the illusion of symmetry. And what else? Oh. Can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but your skull over here is way too big. Even with the hair into consideration. Obviously you want more body for anime, but yeah, even just a skull like this is way too huge. So, like I said earlier, the eyes should be halfway between the top and the bottom of the head. So right there. And on yours, we don't see that. Halfway is up here. So that's why it's looking especially large. And you really, like, even as a character design, like say you wanted the head that big, that would be kind of a bad idea, because when you start turning the face downward, you want to show more of the skull. And if you're already showing like a ton of skull, it's gonna look like a mistake no matter what. I forgot the little tufts up here. It's a bit cuter. I like your eyes. One thing I did mention before in the other video was if you have space here, you need space here, and vice versa. On yours you have space here, but you don't have any space at all here. So that needed to change. For ears, the internal details, something I learned from Mark Curley, of all places, is, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to have 5. You can do whatever you want there, but just me. So you kind of mirror these top things, and then for the internal details, you draw like an upside down thumb, like if you were to draw like a Mickey Mouse hand with a mitten, right? You'd have that kind of upside down thumb. Not upside down thumb, thumbs down. And that's, get that little nubby thing. That's pretty much all you need for a cartoon, but you know, if you want to add a little bit more detail, that's fine. That's fine too. And I changed up your eyelashes a tiny bit, cause these are pretty evenly spaced and even thickness, except for maybe that one. So I went medium, big, small. And that's a good thing to remember for anything that repeats: hair, eyelashes, whatever. You want asymmetrical spacing and asymmetrical drawing, I guess. Like these two hairs are getting kind of close, but I think this one's just thick enough that it doesn't look weird. And you can see I added more detail from yours because I felt it matched the eyes better. I'm gonna move this down. Yeah. You can see I still have a lot of pad from the top of the hair to the skull because that's anime, but still you don't want a giant skull. And I think that's about it. I like to add the trachea here, even if it's a girl. It's not an Adam's apple, but like all the guts inside of here. And that's about it. I'll go ahead and post this up on the forums. Thanks for watching.